This is a Beverly Hills modern mega mansion with one of the best backyards we have ever seen. It's got a private movie theater, impressive great room, and so many other things. And today, we're going to tour this property in its entirety. But before we do, make sure to subscribe because we're touring more homes just like this one every single week on the channel. Huge thank you to all of the listing agents involved with this property. This home is currently available for lease, so if you're interested, you can find that info below. And now let's get started. We are here today in Beverly Hills, California, about to tour this impressive contemporary home right in front of me. I've been wanting to get into this house for about like a year and a half now, so I'm very happy that we're finally getting to do the tour. You've got the private gated entry, which takes you up into your two-car garage. Also, fun fact, you have a private alley, which further leads you down into your underground three-car garage. And that looks like some sort of bat cave. It's pretty crazy. Of course, we'll see it later. Right when you come into the entry as well, you were greeted with this massive motor court. You could park at least, another 4 to 6 cars, plus you have the 5 covered parking spaces. So if you have a lot of supercars, this may be the property just for you. Now, if we continue our tour, we've got all of the river rock features displayed throughout. Tons of floor-to-ceiling glass surrounds the exterior. Extremely contemporary architecture. I love these metallic panels which extend all the way above this 20-plus foot entry. I mean, take a look at all of the floor-to-ceiling glass you have right here. This is so impressive. We don't see properties with this much frontage very often. Now, if we take a turn, we've got these floating steps surrounded by this gorgeous water feature, tranquil plant life as well. It's hard to believe that we're a short drive down to the city. It feels like this is your very own private hotel, your private resort. I'm very excited for this tour. Now, if we go ahead and continue down, take a look at your glass paneled pivot door. You may already know this, but I am 6'3" for reference, and this door is definitely a couple feet taller than me. Let's take a turn into the entry. The ceilings are over 20 feet tall. You've got one of the largest chandeliers I think we have ever seen before on this channel. I mean, that's just crazy to have. What a cool statement piece when you walk into your house. Of course, on my right, you've got the floating staircase, which has the natural wooden tone details, and you've also got the glass railing extending to the top level of the property. I also love the dark tile work that they have on this back side of the wall. So much natural light comes through the entry also from this 20-plus foot glass assembly. This is so cool, so contemporary, and this home has a very open concept floor plan. In front of me, we've got access to spaces which include your family room, dining space, backyard, kitchen, and grand piano room. Up above me, the top floor contains all of the bedrooms, including the primary bedroom suite. And then we have an underground level, which is all about fun. That's where you have your poker room and your movie theater. Of course, we're going to tour this property in its entirety. First things first, follow me straight ahead. This is your executive office, your library space. You've got the desk section positioned in front of me. What a great spot to get some work done. You're overlooking your front yard, the water feature. Also, you have this contemporary seating space. It's really cool because if you want to invite clients over, have meetings in the space, you could absolutely do it. You've got all of the built-in shelving, the custom cabinetry throughout. You've got the flat screen TV, and you have these sliding blocks which conceal and reveal some built-in shelving, which is a pretty cool feature. You've got the plant life staged throughout the area as well. And now follow me straight ahead. We're back to the entry. On my right, you've got a powder room, complete with the floating vanity, floor-to-ceiling mirror detail, and it's also surrounded with this interesting mirrored tile work, which goes from the floor to the ceiling. And follow me down this set of steps, and ladies and gentlemen, we have just made it into the remarkable great room, the moment you've all been waiting for. Take a look at the scale. You can easily entertain 20 to 50 people in this space, and it still would feel massive. I mean, take a look at this. You've got the massive L-shaped couch here. Contemporary furniture is located not only in this room, but throughout the entire property. And a fun fact, they actually spent $1 million to have all the furniture in this house. All the furniture you see inside and outside, they really went the extra mile. This home has a lot of unique details, and I'm really, again, excited for this tour. Now, you've got the high ceilings above me, of course, staged furniture. Over here, this is your linear fireplace. You've got these dark mirror details which go up to the ceiling, and in the center, you've got this completely hidden TV. I'm having trouble actually seeing it in real life, but that's really cool to have. We'll try to get some good shots of that for you guys. You've got the LED light strips illuminating that staircase that takes you in here. You've got some views of the foliage, and I also should mention, I mean, we have all of these Fleetwood slider doors completely back here into the wall, revealing access into your amazing backyard. We are on a very large parcel of land here in Beverly Hills, and the backyard does not disappoint. It's got to be one of the best backyards in all of Beverly Hills. You've got the massive grass space, so many different bodies of water. We'll see it in a bit, don't worry, but hang tight. Let's continue back down. In front of me, this is your formal dining room section, which has seating for up to 10 of your guests at this contemporary wooden table. You've got the unique light fixture above, and when you're relaxing in this section, you can overlook your water feature, your backyard, your private mountain. It doesn't really get much better than this. Now, on my right-hand side, we actually have access into your kitchen and a couple of other spaces, but before we see those areas, follow me down this hallway right here. This is, like I mentioned earlier, your grand piano room. We don't really see dedicated piano rooms too often on the channel, but when I see them, I get really excited. This is really cool. You've got the corner glass detail overlooking the foliage, overlooking that water feature. You've got the LED light strips illuminating all of this floating shelving in front of me. And then back here, you've got a wet bar section. You've got all of the minimalist custom cabinetry below. Take a look right here. You've got your built-in ice maker, and next to that, panel dishwasher, so you don't have to walk all the way down to your kitchen. If you want to wash some dishes, it's a really cool space. Now let's continue around the corner. This is the first guest bedroom that we will be seeing here for this main level. You've got the closet storage right when you walk in, and then you've got the mirrored back wall detail. Contemporary staging is located throughout. You've got access to the front yard with views of the foliage, and you've got that ensuite bathroom with the glass enclosed walk-in shower section. And if we continue our tour back past the entry, we are here into this hallway that we did see earlier. Follow me straight ahead, and on my left-hand side, that is actually your secondary floating staircase, which once again takes you up to the top level where we have all of the bedrooms. Then it takes you down below to the fun level, which we'll see in just a bit. Natural light comes through the space. In front of me, we've got the kitchen, but before we see that, follow me just around the corner here. Garage is on my left-hand side, and if we further continue down, we have access into a beautiful powder room, which is tiled throughout with a floating vanity. And then next to that, that's your walk-in pantry. Behind me, you've got access into the laundry space, which has space for 4 appliances. And next to that, we've got your second guest bedroom, which has an ensuite bathroom with the glass enclosed walk-in shower space and a floating vanity. And if we continue outside of that area, follow me straight ahead, and would you look at that? we have just made it into the executive kitchen. Take a look at this space. One of the largest kitchen islands I think we have seen before on this channel. Everything in here is very sleek, very minimalist. There are no handles present on any of the cabinetry in this entire kitchen. Let's take a look right here. First, you've got your panel dishwasher, which is located right next to your stainless steel sink. Next to that, what else do we have? Look at that. We've got some pull-out freezer drawers. And next to that, let's see what else we have. We've got some more of them. That's pretty crazy. This is my first time touring the kitchen, so we're exploring this thing together, guys. On my right, you have your dual induction cooktop, which totals up to 8 burners. You've also got the sleekly integrated hood right above that. Tons of white custom cabinetry. This is a very bright kitchen. Here on my right, you've got your Miele appliance suite. You've got your microwave, your steamer, your oven down below. Then if you open this up, you've just got some more custom cabinetry. We've also got some more appliances in front of me. We're gonna wrap around the corner in just a second, but before we do, let's continue down. I just love seeing all of the soft closing details in here, and every drawer actually has double the amount of space. Close those up. Of course, they're all soft closing, amazing. Continuing through, another Miele appliance suite, and if we continue down, you've just got some additional custom cabinetry. Close that up, it's all soft closing. Moving through, you've got this extended bar top here, which is right off of your center island, which can sit up to 6 of your guests. Relax here in the morning and watch TV right over there. It's very convenient. Shaded light fixture above, and this section reveals gorgeous views of your entire backyard, all of the water features in the distance, your private mountain. It's pretty crazy, and of course, we'll see it in a bit. Now, we've got some more things to show you in the kitchen, but before we do, I just wanted to mention this space briefly. This is your family room. You've got another L-shaped couch located in this section here. Fireplace in front of me is glass enclosed, and you've got this custom wooden detail which goes up to the ceiling. You've got another flat screen TV in here. I might have to start keeping count because there's got to be like 10 to 15 flat screen TVs in this house. It's pretty crazy. You've got views of the foliage there on my right. And before we check out the rest of the kitchen, I wanted to actually take you out here briefly. So you've got these corner pocket sliding doors which further reveal your exterior kitchen. You've got tons of staging out here, tons of seating spaces. You've got the built-in heaters right above me too. It feels really warm. It's actually getting pretty cold outside and I feel pretty comfortable just right under this heat. You've got a built-in bar section which has seating for 5 of your guests. Behind me, another TV. What's that, like TV number 5 or 6 that we've already seen? It's pretty crazy. Now, if we take a turn around the corner, you've got your exterior barbecue. Of course, it's stainless steel. You've got the built-in sink, refrigeration, tons more cabinet spaces out here. And a really cool thing is that this entire outdoor kitchen is like a covered patio. You've got seamless access straight down to your backyard. I think we have 4 or 5 different bodies of water here in the backyard. And of course, we're gonna see it all in just a second. You've got the private mountain, huge pool space. You've got all of the seating areas, tall trees. I mean, I could go on and on forever about that backyard, but before we see that, let's go ahead and continue our tour back down into the kitchen. There's a couple more things I wanted to point out in this space. First things first, you actually have these pocketing cabinet doors which reveal another little appliance suite right here. And this is your espresso machine, designed by Miele. And down below, that's where you've got the custom cabinetry. All of the LED light strips are nicely built into the space. This is where you get your morning coffee, but you also have another one of these upstairs in one of the bedrooms. I'm not gonna tell you which bedroom it's in, but you will see it later, so you should stick around. Now here on my left, you've just got some more custom soft closing cabinetry with seating for 4 more of your guests. You've got the butcher block right here. And if you take a look on my right, you've got your stainless steel double sink setup with the panel dishwasher once again here on my right. And what do we have next to that? We have not 1, not 2, but 3 cabinet spaces. I just love seeing that. So cool, so hidden. Also, you can see you've got some uppers over here. They open in a unique way, so that's pretty cool. Moving through, you've got your wine cooler here, and next to that, we've got refrigeration space number 1, but that's not all. Let's continue down. You have your freezer, and next to that, you've got your fridge. I mean, you've got 4 very nicely sized cooling spaces. I mean, that's impressive. Things we don't see too often. You've also got the custom wooden tone details paneling all of these refrigeration spaces. And that's actually where we came from earlier, from the maid's quarters. But now, let's continue our tour back down around the corner. We're into the hallway, which we saw earlier. And that concludes our tour for the main level. So now, we gotta check out the backyard. Then we'll go downstairs and check out the fun level. Just made it out to one of my most favorite backyards we have seen before on the channel. And right when you come out, you were actually led into this covered off patio section, which has a couple seating spaces. You've also got the heaters built into this roof area. Then if you take a turn down the corner, you've got your water feature and just some more plant life, couple pool chairs looking out to, I think, it's got to be one of the largest backyards in all of Beverly Hills. I mean, take a look at the grass lots, the size of the pool, the trees. I mean, this is so tranquil. The fact that this is here in Beverly Hills, in Los Angeles, and how close you are to the city, it just doesn't exist anywhere else in LA. It's quite remarkable. Now let's take a turn through here. This is your hot tub. You can have at least 10 to 12 people relaxing in here. Overlook your grass lot, overlook your contemporary architecture. I'm telling you right now, my future home has to have a hot tub and an underground garage. Those are my 2 requirements, so we'll see if that happens. On my left, you've got more bench seating surrounded by the foliage. I mean, that foliage has got to be like, what, 35, 40 feet tall? It's pretty remarkable. Now let's continue down. We've got this sunken in seating area with the fire pit. It's also nicely railed off with the glass panels. Take a look at the view from this vantage point. I mean, I don't think we've seen something quite like this, especially in LA. I mean, this grass lot is crazy. The private mountain, the size of the pool. I just can't believe this space is real. Now we have access to that outdoor kitchen, which we saw earlier. Couple bodies of water, water features, water walls. I mean, the size of these are crazy. If we continue our tour, we've got beautiful plant life, private mountain, massive grass lot. Imagine if you had a couple dogs at this property. Imagine if you wanted to play games of football, games of soccer. I mean, this is the place to do it. Do you want to build a basketball court right here? You could also definitely do that. This amount of grass in LA is pretty rare, I'm not gonna lie. Looking up here, this is your private grass mountain. Have we seen a house that has a mountain before? I don't think so, especially in Beverly Hills. I mean, you're not gonna see this type of thing ever again anywhere else. This is insane. I love all of the tranquil plant life surrounding. It feels tropical. You've got the palm trees in front of me, views of the contemporary architecture. I mean, take a look at this. This is unlike anything we have really ever seen before. In front of me, this is a very interesting feature. This is actually a little lazy river with a fire pit in the center. So I'm assuming if you want to relax in that water, maybe put some chairs in this little Baja shelf area, you could absolutely do it. Have the fire going in the center. And then over here, I mean, the size of this pool, the scale, I mean, it's gotta be the largest pool we've seen in Los Angeles by far. Take a look at all of the pool chairs you have staged right here at this Baja shelf, plus the tall plant life. I mean, again, no one's seen in here. This is gotta be one of the most private backyards ever. And then if you take a look just down over here, I mean, take a look at how far back this grass lot goes. I mean, it's seriously stunning. You don't even have to go outside your house to do your morning jogs. Just do it here in the perimeter of your backyard. I mean, it's very stunning. You've got the glass railing also separating this entire section, tall trees, and then look at your architecture. I mean, this is insane. Entertain hundreds of people at this house, and it still feels very massive. Now let's continue our tour, and I believe that wraps up our tour of the backyard. So now we're gonna head downstairs, we're gonna check out the entertainment level, then we'll go upstairs and check out all the bedrooms. So let's do it. coming down your floating staircase, we've just made it down to the lower entertainment level. Directly on my left-hand side, this is your powder room, which has the floating vanity, and of course it also has that floor-to-ceiling mirror detail. Elevator on my left, and if we go straight ahead, this is it. This is your entertainment space, your poker area. You've also got the wine wall positioned right in front of me. I mean, how cool is this? Take a look. You've got the interior Fleetwood sliders that reveal all of your bottles of wine. You can store hundreds of your favorite bottles here. I actually haven't counted. I don't know if that's true, but maybe you can count and let me know how many bottles are here on this rack. LED lit up, of course. This looks so, so cool. Imagine playing poker here with your friends. This is your backdrop. You've got the light fixture above, and just down the hall, you've got access into your movie theater, which we'll see in a second. Right here, this is your wet bar section, LED lit all throughout, of course. And we've got some pretty cool built-ins to show you. Of course, we've got your built-in refrigeration section here. Open this up. You've got your wine cooler. Take that out. You've got all of the pull-out racks here for your wine, of course. And if we continue down, there's a couple more interesting sections. Built-in ice maker. Keep in mind, all of these built-in items are nicely paneled. They have no handles present, and they look very sleek and very minimalist. Here on my right, you've got your panel dishwasher. That's very cool to have. You don't have to wash your dishes all the way upstairs, and then you open this one up, and that's the spot in case you want to have your trash, and you have not double, but you actually have triple the amount of space all built into here. It's all soft closing. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now here behind me, you can open up this door, and this leads you into your impressive 3-car garage area. I mean, this looks like a Batman garage. This is so, so cool. And I love the way the garage doors open as well, something we're not very used to seeing. That's pretty remarkable. Now, if we continue our tour, just behind me, this is it. This is your movie theater, and right when you come in, it's a lot larger than most movie theaters that we tour. I mean, take a look at how far back I am right now. This is crazy. You've got all of the LED light strips surrounding this movie theater. You've got the recessed ceiling lighting, of course. Tons of spots to have your friends and family relax in here. You can easily have like 10 to 15 people watching your favorite movie, watching the game. Over here on the back side, in case you want to eat a meal or enjoy a drink, you can sit right here at this countertop section. It's waterfall edge. And on my right, you've got some more built-in storage from floor to ceiling. And if you want to conceal this little private area, take a look at this. You can close up those doors, and they're very seamless, very minimalist. Can't even really tell that they're there. Projector above me, the massive screen on the far side. Also, these walls are plush. I think my voice quality is a lot better in here than it has been in the rest of the house. You can definitely get that true submersive experience when you're watching a movie here. This is just so, so cool. Now that concludes our tour for this lower level. So now we have to head upstairs and check out the rest of those bedrooms. We have just made it up to the top level of this impressive property. Of course, this is the floating staircase that we saw right when we came in the house. You've got views of the massive chandelier, the tiled walls. The upper level is also nicely railed off with these glass panels. Up above me, you've got a skylight, and we have access into the primary bedroom suite through this pivot door. But before we see that, I actually want to go ahead and take a left-hand turn. This is your glass enclosed gym. What a unique feature to have on the top floor of your property. You've got the raised ceiling detail with all of the lights above. You've got all of your necessary gym equipment. You've got your treadmill, your elliptical. You have picture window views of your front yard in case you have your supercar fleet. You can nicely look down from this vantage point. Really cool space. Of course, you've got the mirrored walls, and you've got this floating cabinetry section with another flat screen TV. And this top floor has a lot of TVs, so I'll make sure to point them all out to you. Now on this level, we have a majority of the guest bedrooms found all throughout. We've got another skylight above, and this is your second floating staircase, which takes you up here. Of course, we're gonna check out all of these guest bedrooms in detail momentarily, but before we do, let's go down the hall. Let's enter through the pivot door. This is your primary bedroom suite. What a remarkable area. It's so spacious. Of course, you've got the California king size bed positioned right here in the center. And the room is so big, it actually makes the mattress look kind of small. This is crazy. You've got the hanging light fixtures positioned on either side of the bed. LED lit up back wall right over there. You've got the raised ceiling detail again. Seating area is complemented with this gorgeous fireplace, and you have another flat screen TV mounted right above there. If we go ahead and continue down, this is your wet bar section. And you open up these cabinets, you can actually pocket them directly into the wall. Really cool. You've got your sink, of course, and then down below, this is your paneled refrigeration section. Have all your waters in there. You don't got to go all the way down to the kitchen if you want to get some bottles of water. Up above that, you actually have your espresso machine once again, so you don't have to go down to the kitchen. It's in the comfort of your own primary bedroom suite. Open shelving over here, of course, and we got to talk about this right here. Seamless indoor-outdoor living experience at its finest. This takes us out to the impressive primary balcony. You've got some pool chairs. The section is nicely railed off with the glass panels, seating areas, and I mean, I don't think we have ever seen a view quite like this before. I mean, it looks like we are looking down at a private resort, some sort of hotel, but no, this is just your luxury mega mansion here in Beverly Hills. I mean, take a look at this thing. You've got so many bodies of water to look down at, your hot tub, your water features, lazy river, your pool. This is just crazy. All the grass, the mountains, and it's so private. All the plant life is extremely tall. No one can see here whatsoever. This is amazing. Now let's go ahead and continue back inside of the primary bedroom suite. Like I said, it's extremely spacious, and we actually have this pocketing privacy door, which further leads you into the primary bathroom. And right when you walk in, you are greeted with a freestanding tub, which is tiled below, and the rest of the flooring in this primary bathroom is actually this nice natural wooden tone. You've got another flat screen TV right above me. Marble walls surround this entire section. It looks very luxurious. You've got the sleek vents right above me. Corner glass detail looks out to the foliage, and if we take a look here on my left, this is your first floating vanity for this bathroom. Of course, you've got the fabricated sink, and up above here, you've got your massive mounted mirror, which is backlit with the LED light strips, and of course, you've got the medicine cabinets, which go all throughout the space, which is pretty cool. You've got all your built-in shelving in there, and your medicine cabinets are also soft closing, which is pretty cool. On the far side, we have an identical vanity, of course, with the backlit LED mirrors and the marble walls. And if we continue down, this is your glass enclosed walk-in shower section. Right when you come in, you were greeted with floor-to-ceiling slabs of marble. You've got this massive skylight, which brings so much natural light into your shower. Could you imagine it raining up there and you're just taking a shower? I mean, this is crazy. You've got the fabricated shelving with the LED light strips, of course, marble bench. You've got 2 rain heads, 2 body sprays, and then up above me, we have one of the largest rain heads I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, it looks like they combined 4 individual rain heads, made it into one. That is insane. Also, you have 2 shower doors to take you into this space, so that's pretty cool. Now, if we continue down, this leads us into your open concept primary closet. Of course, here on my right-hand side, it's complete with tons of floor-to-ceiling custom cabinetry, all the built-in shelving, and we have to make sure that all of these drawers are soft closing. Also, you've got the beautiful built-in organizers for your jewelry, your watch collection. Pretty cool to have. Of course, buttery smooth, soft closing. Also, you have all of these little pull-out sections too for your clothing, so you can hang up some shirts right here. I like that feature. Also, if you look up above, we've got more of the linear vents, and you get really cool views of the plant life in the distance. Not many closets have a view like that, but it's pretty crazy. Now let's go ahead and take a left-hand turn. We've got more custom cabinetry here on my right-hand side. Open this up. You've got all of the spots to hold your clothing. Motion sensor lights turn on every time you open these cabinet doors. Now let's move on through. This is the second portion of your primary closet. You've got the motion censored lights right when you walk into the section. This is pretty crazy. Of course, you've got the built-in center island, natural tone custom cabinetry all throughout. All of these glass shelving spaces are lit up with these LED light strips. You've got the soft closing cabinetry all throughout. And another really unique feature, take a look right here. You have this private little seating section, which once again overlooks your front yard. So could you imagine if you had a couple Lamborghinis out there, a couple Ferraris, sit right here, you're picking out your favorite outfit, and you're looking down at all your cars, looking down at your entry. This is amazing. I love this space. One of the nicest closets I think we have seen before on this channel. We've also got the marble walls, once again, going from the floor to the ceiling. I can't even imagine how much money they probably spent on the marble just for this closet. It's quite mind-blowing. Now let's go ahead and continue down. Also, water closet on my right has a urinal, and it also has more marble details. Now let's continue down. One more thing I did forget to mention. Open this up, you've just got more custom closet storage, and it's all lit up with these LED light strips. And if we go ahead and continue back down, we are here in the main hallway of your upper level. On my left, you've got some storage, 2 skylights up above, like I mentioned earlier. And on my right, this is the first guest bedroom that we will be seeing on this level. You've got 2 hanging light fixtures on either side of your California king-size bed, raised ceiling detail above me, and the views right here from this vantage point are unlike anything we have seen before. Like we saw in the primary balcony, you can see all of these different bodies of water. Again, it looks like a private hotel, a resort. This is so crazy. You've got another flat screen TV in this space, and on my left-hand side, this is your ensuite bathroom. You've got the glass enclosed walk-in shower space, floating vanity with the fabricated sink, and you've got your walk-in closet, which does contain all of your necessary built-in items. And I love the doors in all of these bedrooms as well. Take a look at this. Unique handles. These doors aren't cheap. They spent a lot of money on the finer details in this property. Now, directly to my left, this is the second guest bedroom that we have for this top level. Once again, you've got these mirrored back wall details, built-in desk area, and you also have this massive private balcony with several seating sections. You're overlooking your private mountain. That's pretty crazy. You have your very own mountain in Beverly Hills. You will not hear me say that very often. You've got another flat screen TV, and right in front of me, this is the ensuite bathroom, complete with the freestanding tub, flat screen TV, privacy glass. You've got the floating vanity with the fabricated sink, and you also have your glass enclosed walk-in shower section, which is nicely tiled all throughout. We're exiting the space, and on my left, that's your walk-in closet with all of the built-ins that you will be needing. And if we continue down, more of the mirrored walls going up to the ceiling. I like that detail a lot. That's the gym on my right. That's the secondary staircase just down here. And if we take a turn down to my left-hand side once more, we've got another guest bedroom here. Contemporary furniture is shown throughout. You've got the light fixtures hanging on either side of the bed, flat screen TV once again, and this bedroom also has a private balcony. Open up this glass panel door, you're led out into this oversized balcony. It's got a seating section, it's got some views of the foliage, and if you just peep over, you can see your front yard with your potential supercar collection. And just down the way, we have your ensuite bathroom with the floating vanity, and you have the glass enclosed walk-in shower space with your walk-in closet, which has all of your necessary built-in items. And if we head outside of this bedroom, I wanted to mention on my left, that's where you have the elevator access. And if you further follow me this way, this is the final guest bedroom that we will be seeing here on the top level. Looking up here, you get gorgeous views of the foliage. You've got the light fixtures hanging from the ceiling, contemporary furniture. You've got the built-in desk area here on my left. And if we further move on down, this is the ensuite bathroom. Once again, den with your floating vanity. You've got the glass enclosed walk-in shower space, which is nicely tiled all throughout. And you've got your walk-in closet with all of the gorgeous built-ins. And if we head out of that guest bedroom, that wraps up our daytime tour of the property. But don't worry, we're gonna stay a little bit longer. We're gonna check out what this house looks like at nighttime, and I'll see you there. Just made it into the entry here at nighttime, and just take a look at how remarkable this section looks. The chandelier illuminates the entry in such a beautiful way. I love the way the fireplace looks in the great room. Of course, your backyard is also beautifully lit up in the pool, in the lazy river, and the lights that are located on your private mountain. This is so cool, and if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Huge thank you to everyone involved with this listing for letting us come out here and tour it. You can find their info below. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you in the next one.